Hello everybody, today I'll be showcasing the article titled 5 of the most common tax questions for 2017, hosted by internettaxconnection.com. So it is the middle of tax season right now. As the time of this recording, it is February, so we're right smack dab in the middle of tax season. I'm sure there are a lot of common questions floating around, and this article aims to answer some of the most basic questions, but also some, neat tips for you as well. So what documents, foremost, do you need to file your taxes? So the most common forms are actually the W-2 form that comes directly from your employers and a 1099 INT form that comes from the bank. Information that you might want to save or, have prior to doing your form would be your social security number and receipts that you've made to charitable contributions. So even if these are like receipts in the form of emails, I believe that is totally okay. Another big question is, do you need to file your taxes if you do not make a lot of money? So, if you made below $10,000, if you're an individual, or below $20,000 for a couple, you do not have to. But actually, it is highly recommended because the only way you can get a refund is if you file a tax return, guys. And as it says here, the average unclaimed tax refund is worth more than $600. And you can get your refund up to 3 years prior. So again, that is huge. I definitely think, if you're eligible for a tax refund, definitely get on top of that. Because in my opinion, how I see it, is that's your own money that you're choosing not to claim. And $600, man, that's a huge sum, in my opinion, just for filling out a form or two. Again, that's your own money. You're just overpaying the government, in my opinion, if you're not claiming your refund. So who can you claim as a dependent? So I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone knows that you can claim your child, but you can also claim elderly parents, significant others, and relatives in special cases. They have to meet certain requirements, so I suggest you look into that a little bit more. But each dependent you have can add to your deduction of $3,900, which again, that is very big in my opinion. Deductions and credits available for parents. So the government actually has quite a few. They have the Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit. So these are for parents who are paying child care, and it's worth up to $10.50 per child. Earned income tax credit for low to middle income working Americans. Again, a big amount, $6,044. The child tax credit is for big families, and you can get up to $1,000 per child as long as they are below the age of 17. And tax benefits available for college students. Again, this is probably best for last, coming from a college student myself. College is just an insane amount of money in America. So this can really help you. I know my parents use a lot of these credits as well. So the American Opportunity Tax Credit, it helps parents and students pay for stuff like tuition, fees, books, school supplies, and school equipment. And it's worth up to $2,500 per student. Lifetime learning credit is $2,000 per tax return. So that includes college, tuition, fees, and supplies. And there's also tuition and fees deduction. And that's up to $4,000 from your taxable income. So if you're filing with H&R Block or TurboTax, a lot of these questions will be built into their system. So you'll automatically qualify for a lot of these deductions as long as you put in, the correct information and such. So again, I think that is very big. And you can also use the free H&R Block tax refund calculator. So it'll give you a good estimate of what you think you're going to get, which I also made a video on that. That will be in the description below. So that was pretty much a brief overview of the 5 of the most common tax questions for 2017. The URL for this article will be down in the description below. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys later.